Somebody say, hey, we want some pussy. Hey, we want some pussy. Let me say, hey, we want some pussy. Hey, we want some pussy. Somebody say, hey.
To YouTube, to Facebook. I'm brought to you by Wild Out Productions. Don't forget, drop a like, drop a subscribe, leave a comment in the box. Let me know what you think. This video is about PEDs. You're like, well, Manny, what the hell is PED? Performance-enhancing drugs. HGH, IGF-1, pro-hormones, anabolic steroids, trend, you know, all the good stuff, man, all the good stuff, all the stuff that make you like a super beast. Alright, so anyway, let's get down to what is PEDs. PEDs, like I said, IGF-1, pro-hormone, anabolic steroids. It's performance-enhancing drugs. You take it, it's going to give you a lot more motherfucking testosterone in your balls, in your fucking sack. You know, you're going to be tough nuts. You're going to be tough nuts when you take this. You're going to be superhuman. You're going to be unstoppable. You're going to be able to break through the wall. You're gonna fuck anything. Even if it doesn't have a hole, you're going to give it a hole. That's how it is, man. Like, you take this shit and you're unstoppable. You go to the vet. You don't go to the doctor. You're like, I'm an animal. I'm going to go to the vet. They're going to check me out. They're going to tell me I'm a beast. I'm a monster. Are they dangerous? I'm sure they're dangerous. Everything's dangerous. Soda's dangerous. Potato chips are dangerous. It's everything in moderation. As long as you do it right, you take the right, post-cycle, liver treatment, fish oils for the joints, You just got to cover all the basics, and then, I think you're pretty much, smooth sailing. I mean, don't go, juicing up or you're going to fucking have a heart attack. Just juice up enough so you're going to look good, you're going to perform well. You're going to go out there and you're going to kick ass. And I don't think PEDs should be banned from sports. I don't think PEDs should be, illegal. The only reason why they're illegal is because the government doesn't want, superhumans walking around tearing shit up. But we're not going to get into that. We're talking about the sports aspect. Banned from, baseball. Well, baseball sucks. But anyway, banned from baseball and fucking football and all that shit. We're going to talk about the NFL. We're going to talk about the UFC. And we're going to talk about the pro wrestling. Those are the three things we're going to talk about here on the Manny Machine Gun Project. Live via the internet, YouTube, Facebook, the world. Don't forget, drop a like, drop a subscription, show me some love. I'll show you some love back. Manny Machine Gun, brought to you by Wild Out Productions. Alright, so let's jump into this. Let's jump into the NFL. Let's see what's going on here. What am I bitching about the NFL? Well, let me tell you. Alright, now the NFL, they're running... Well, first of all, let's get into like Ray Lewis, all right? You remember Ray Lewis, what was it, a year or two ago? He took the deer antler velvet. Everybody made a big friggin' deal about it. Oh, he's taking these performance-enhancing drugs, taking the deer antler velvet. This shit comes off of a deer's antler. So, I mean, first of all, that's completely natural. Completely natural. You shave that fucking deer antler, and you get the velvet, So... I mean, to tell me that you can't take something that came off of a deer, that's ridiculous. We eat deer. We eat that shit. I can eat the fucking antler velvet, whatever. Alright, now that contains IGF-1. IGF-1 is, the main ingredient in HGH, human growth hormone. So, that's that. Now anyway, I'm sure also I've been hearing the rumors about Richard Sherman, and he was on performance-enhancing drugs. Whether he was or he wasn't, I don't care, because that man is a beast. That man is an animal. That man put on a hell of a show at the Super Bowl. That man put on a hell of a show the fucking game before the Super Bowl. Put on a hell of an interview. That was a wrestling status fucking interview. Motherfucker's nuts. Nuts, nuts, nuts. And that man makes me like the NFL. That man makes me want to watch NFL. I'm like, I want to see Richard Sherman. I want to see what the hell he's going to say next. I want to see what the fuck he's going to break through next. Because he's a beast. He's a beast, that Richard Sherman. So the NFL, they're bringing out all these new tests. They're testing for the HGH, testing for the IGF-1, they're testing for this, they're testing for the pro-hormone, they're testing for the anabolic steroid. It's friggin' ridiculous. I mean, what do you watch football for? You watch football to see men, testosterone pump men, take other testosterone pump men's fucking land, man. I mean, think about it this. Back in the day, the gladiators, imagine if they had fucking IGF-1 HGH, shit would have been unstoppable. It would have been great. But they didn't have that shit back then. We have it now. I mean, just allow them to use, you know, the IGF-1. I don't really see the big deal. I mean, if you want to see a sport where they're not using HGH and all that good shit, you can watch, like, ballet or gymnastics. Something, you know. Maybe that's more your thing. But if you're not trying to watch, you know, people fucking pumped up on fucking HGH and shit, you don't watch football. I mean, that's why I'm going to be boycotting the football, because it's going to be boring. It's going to be a bunch of men in tutus, you know, dancing around. I don't want to see that shit. I want to see beasts. I want to see men. Let's get into the UFC. Alright, now let's get into the UFC. We're going to get into the UFC, the TRT, the growth hormones. They're testing for all that stuff now, steroids, whatever. You know, people make a big deal. They make a big deal over this one man, Vitor the Phenom Belfort. They say he's a cheater. They say he's a cheat. They say, you know, he shouldn't be allowed to fight. I think he's an animal. I think he should be allowed to fight. And I'm going to support him, and I will watch all his fights just because this man is on the TRT, and he's a beast. You can't teach that. You can't teach what this guy does. He goes out there, he's an animal, man, kicking motherfuckers in the face, bada bing, bada boom, it's done. It's done with this guy. His name is the TRT Rex. You don't hear him, you know, look at Kung Lee. Kung Lee went out there, got his ass beat. He was on HGH. Why wasn't he an animal? Because he's just not as good of a fighter as Vitor the Phenom Belfort. And I don't understand. These people are haters. That's called hater points. Alright? These people are mad because they can't go out there and do what he does, so they're going to find any little way to make him the poster boy for the HGH, for the fucking PED fucking poster, you know, anti-PED. Don't do it. I say you do it, and you be like Vitor the Phenom Belfort, knocking motherfuckers out. That's what you pay to see, right? You pay to see motherfuckers get knocked out, and that's what he does. Why you gotta hate? Why you gotta hate on him? I'm gonna support him. I'm gonna support him in his fights. I'm gonna watch his fights. You know, that's just showing my support for Vitor the Phenom Belfort, fighting for Jesus since day one, fighting for Jesus. Oh, that guy's a great fighter. Great fighter. I don't think they should be testing for that kind of stuff in the UFC. I mean, again, if you want to see that, go watch, like, tennis. Or fucking, I don't know, swimming. Go watch people swim. There ain't gonna be no HGH over there. But if you're watching a testosterone pump, you know, UFC fight, I want to see that shit. I don't care if the motherfucker's on testosterone. I don't care. Because I just want to see the knockout. And that other motherfucker that's in there, he should be on TRT too. What the fuck? Everybody can use it. It's not cheating. It's not like only one person can get it and the other guy can't. You choose. Do you want to take the TRT? Do you want to take the steroid? Or do you not? It's all up to you. It's all a matter of choice. So Manny Machine Gun says, allow the TRT in the UFC, allow the TRT in basketball, in football, and any other manly sport. And if you can't handle it, you're probably not meant to watch that sport. You know, I mean, you can get into boxing, but, you know, boxing is pretty stupid, too. It's just, you know, it's hung up, you know, it's hung up. That's a fake sport. I mean, now you're going to tell me, I know, that's one of the original sports, one of the starting sports. But with the times, man, you gotta change. Can't just be having, you know what I mean, this man hug up with that guy for 12 rounds, you know, nothing happened. He fall down, he get his 10 count. I don't want to see that shit. I want to see fucking men. I want to see fights. I want to see people get knocked out. And with the TRT, like I said, leave Vitor the Phenom Belfort alone because he's the best. He's the best. He's going to kick the shit out of Chris Weidman. Weidman's scared, bro. Weidman's running scared because he's afraid to fight the TRT Rex. Motherfucking Vitor the Phenom Belfort. You got my support, buddy. Keep doing your TRT. Keep kicking ass and kicking face in this case, because that's what you do. You kick people in the face and they get knocked the fuck out. Keep it up, bud. You got my support. Manny Machine Gun Maniac. Let's talk about the pro wrestling. So now we're into the pro wrestling, you know what I mean? Obviously, you know, you don't have these men walking around normal, all, you know, jacked up on fucking creatine. I mean, creatine works. Creatine, you know what I mean? I take creatine. I take a natural testosterone booster right now. I'm looking to take the steroid. I just got a balls up. I'm a little nervous, you know, fucking with the hormones, you know. Maybe if I find somebody that knows what they're doing. But anyway, in the wrestling sport, they have their suspensions, but that's, you know, let's just take a note. They haven't suspended nobody since 2012. The only reason in the pro wrestling that they, you know, suspend people for using, you know, steroids is all politics. It's also they look good, you know, they look good for the public eye, because the public eye is so warped on this subject, you know. They automatically call these guys losers. They automatically call these guys cheats. So the pro wrestling business, you know what I mean, they gotta look good. But they're not out there to bust you for TRT. In fact, they want you to be on the TRT. They want you to be on the pro hormone. They want you to be on the HGH. They want you to be on the anabolic steroid, because that's what brings in the money. It's big men. We don't want to see no little skinny fucks running around in tutus. Hell no. We want to see men colossal, fighting, fucking picking shit up, picking up motherfuckers that you know you can't. And it doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter if they're in the TRT. That's my view. Leave your, you know, your comments and your, subscribe to the channel. Check it out. Show some love for Manny Machine Gun and my friend Buddy World Peace. It's the mascot for the channel right there. Nice ass iguana. Oh, bud. He's being a dick. But anyway, don't forget, subscribe, like, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. I'm saying, allow people to do what the fuck they want to do. It's America. It's a free country, supposedly. So let the people do what they want to do. Let the money be made. That's what makes money. Big motherfuckers make money. Big motherfuckers that go to the vet make money. Big motherfuckers draw the attention, man. So let's, you know, get off this stupid, oh, they're cheating, because they're not. Leave them alone. Leave Vitor the Phenom Belfort alone. Like and subscribe, man. Machine Gun. Yeah.